Well, if anyone's in here, come say hi. And thanks for joining me for coffee. Good morning, Ralph. How are you doing today? I'll warn you now. I'll try to make this as entertaining as possible, but yeah. You knew what you're getting yourself into. I need some like music in the background. I wonder if I'll get taken down if I launch Spotify. Yes, 3 monitors are going to be in the next release. It's super simple to set up now. It's going to be great. I think I got everything. I think that's everything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did a preview video a week or so ago showing off the 3 monitors, but it's going to be super simple to set up. But today is all about debugging. Let me know if there's any stuttering or anything, because I'm trying to stream at 2560 and I keep getting warnings, so I might need to go down to 1080. Good morning, Jason. I hope everyone's got a cup of coffee. This is my third. Alright. Now, if you guys want to see how cool this new install is, I know. Maybe I'm the only one that gets excited about installs. Let's first load Steam. Of course. Is there never not an update to Steam when you load it? I need a chat back feature. Is that a thing with YouTube? Can you allow people to chat back, or is it just the text chat room? Let's see if we can wake up the Discord people really quick. I left a message in there, but... There we go. Okay, good. FX3 is already installed on this computer. So I moved from my cabinet computer to my gaming PC, and this is strictly just to make sure that on a different computer with different monitor setup, different video card, everything's working fine. So let's run the full install. I wonder if I can. I don't want to change my resolution, but I wonder. Ooh, that might have worked for you guys. All right. We've installed Steam. We've installed FX3. Now mine is located on the E drive. Oh, this is getting complicated. And I believe this is where all my stuff gets installed. Yep. That didn't work. Alright, so for this test, we're just doing one monitor. So this is a nice new part of the install. I know a lot of people had an issue of where to install Future Pinball. It now tells you exactly where to install it, and also it adds it to the clipboard. So you literally just need to press Command V. So like if this wasn't here, just hit Control V and it's there now. All right, I'm not going to try to say that first word, but the cookie. So that usually has to do with, depending on how your Windows setup is. You know, if you're using like a laptop, can cause a lot of issues. You'll just have to kind of explain your setup a little more, and I can probably give you a hand. And also, it's so much more fine-tuned in this next version, and you'll see shortly, because I'm about to, well, I'll show you guys and then continue what I'm doing. Double screen 2K. 2K should be fine. I'm assuming that you just mean 1080p, or 2560 by 1440. That should be fine. And again, it will be much easier to set up custom resolutions in the next version. But, excuse me, it can happen for a lot of, Jesus. Okay, turn down the volume. The way I did custom resolutions for the last setup is a little wonky. It works, but you know, if you can hold out, I'm hoping a week, this is going to make life so much easier for you. I hate to be like, oh, just wait a second, because I'm assuming you did the custom resolutions, but it can be, there's a lot of manual work there, and a lot of that manual work got taken out of this next release. So all I can say is make sure, the two main things is make sure your play field is on the left side, your back glass is on the right side, your play field is 100%, and your back glass is set up to 100% resolution, and you can do that inside the Windows display settings. Ooh. So you can see scale resolution is 100%. Past that though, it's, you know, some setups are just a little strange. but hopefully this next version should take care of that, because we kind of lock in by using the display numbers rather than, guessing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wow, I wasn't paying attention. Luckily, it's so easy to just get started again. So I appreciate the offer. We used to have Pinball FX3 included with the early releases of Pinball Emporium, but we wanted to become a little more mainstream. On top of that, Zen Studios actually sponsors our pinball tournaments. We've kind of put those on hiatus at the moment, but yes, Zen Studios would not be too happy if we were including what I think you're mentioning. So, Cookie, where are you playing out of? Are you in the U.S. and the States, or are you overseas somewhere? And for the rest of you, I'd love to know where you guys are playing from. You guys, I assume most of you guys know I'm playing out of Chicago. That's where I've lived my entire life. Anada. Where's my? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. That makes so much more sense, Ralph. I was like, wow, I really need to catch up on my geography, but Canada makes so much more sense. The UK, France. Oh. I hope once this quarantine gets over with, I can start traveling again. My fiance just finished her degree. She's going to become a teacher. So now we don't have to worry about school, although, she's got to worry about all that school now. But now we can start traveling again. We want to do more of that, and we want to go overseas. And Canada. South Africa, nice. Okay, let's crank through these a little quicker this time. So yeah, again, it's going to tell you now, if you guys can see this, I got rid of the magnification. It's going to tell you now exactly where to install these things. I know some people were having issues with that. And again, it's going to keep it in your clipboard, so you can just paste it in. Pittsburgh, you're probably as cold as I am right now. Although we're gonna hit a high of I think 64 today, which I'm just getting my shorts on and ready to go. That's Fahrenheit for all you non-US people. Somebody can do the math on that. Let's see. I think I can ask Siri to do it. 64 Fahrenheit and Celsius. 17 degrees Celsius. That's our high today. Mike knows that 17 degrees Celsius is shorts weather when it becomes spring. Anything to do to make ourselves feel better about the disgusting winter we just had. Although he's in Pittsburgh, I think he got slammed much harder than we did. All right, almost done. We have a new Create Shortcuts button. It'll automatically add shortcuts to your desktop now. That's exciting. This should work for most people. I think depending on how your user's set up, it could cause issues. Not cause issues, but it might not pop up. So hopefully it does. I don't want it to add to the startup right now. All right. All right, so I will show you guys. Let's go back to magnification. Oh, that was not the right button. So I'm going to show you guys the new installer, which is really cool. And somebody was asking about the 3-screen setup. I can't remember. Ralph, you were asking. So this is really cool. When you're doing 3-screen setup, so we're going to say we're doing a cabinet mode, and that's going to ask you, are you doing a cabinet single monitor, 2 monitors with playfield and backglass, 3 monitors with playfield, backglass, with the 3rd monitor being a DMD and a topper, or some people have their 3rd monitor as just a DMD. So we've added a 4th option. So Ralph, I think you're going to be number 3. So you got 3 roughly 16:9 monitors. So we're going to choose 3. And then all you're going to do is go in here and you're going to be like, I'm 3840 by 2160. And then it's going to ask you for your what monitor that is. And to simply, now all you need to do is go into display settings. Oh my God, I can't see anything. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have a second monitor hooked up right now, but you guys know what the picture looks like where it shows you, 1, 2, and 3, and they have monitor numbers on it. You're just going to use those monitor numbers and enter them into what you see here. And that's going to organize everything so that you no longer have to figure, when it goes, instead of 1, 2, 3, it goes 3, 1, 2 or whatever. It's going to do it all for you. So it's really nice. But this is debugging time, so we're starting with desktop mode. Display setting. All right. So 3840 and 2160. I'm actually sitting in my living room, loft, I don't know what you call it. It's a loft, but it's our living room. All right, that's correct. All right, guys, you ready to see how easy this is? This is going to be awesome. We're going to hit 1 and go. All right, some registries. That's it. I just set up every program for a 3840 by 2160 desktop play. So now we go in here. Let me know if the desktop sound is too loud. So guys, this is a slightly new version of the layout. One big thing at the bottom is you can see now is that it shows all tables and future pinball in the corner. And not only that, but it shows you can see the scrolling, hopefully right now, of the creator, the version, when it was released, and what kind of type it was, if it was original or recreation. So you can see, future pinball. Come on, give me something other than future pinball. Here, we'll just. So right now it says future pinball, but here's also a new. What's going to be added is here are some vertical main games. Now it looks a little weird on this right now, but I'll disable that for desktop users. But you'll now be able to add any emulator you want to Pinball Emporium. So if you feel like you want to add a Dreamcast emulator, go nuts. Aruba, man, I want to come down there. Can I come debug down there? My fiance, I keep saying girlfriend. My fiance and I are both scuba instructors, so we definitely want to go down to Aruba and do some diving. Oh yeah, okay, here you go. So we now have collections, if you're looking at this. So here's our video game collections. You can add these as you want, but it's now gonna, we're gonna try to get away from, what program is what and get more into collections. And this will be something I'm gonna create a Google, a Google Drive folder that I will try to keep updated with different collection add-ons. And that way you guys don't need a whole update when you want to update your collection. So like if we add games to the, if we add like a Bailey and Williams collection that just, organizes the tables correctly. You just need to go to the Google Drive and grab the files. You won't need to be like, okay, now I got to download another 40 gig update. So that'll be nice. All right. But yeah, right now we have video games, we have TV, we have terror, we have sports, we have music, we have kids, and then we have the built-in collections that FX3 uses. So now, whether you have FX3 or not, every table is going to show up. So there is an exclude file that you can go in and change that, but every table is going to show up because that's how their program works. Is they don't add the tables to your Steam folder when you buy them. They just include them all and turn them on and off. So anyway, let's see if this works. Yeah, there's a lot of people looking forward to the MAME. I didn't realize that would be a big selling point right now. It doesn't, some vertical tables will be nice, but I'm like, I don't really care that much. I think everything's working. Let's see if we're missing something. I thought there should be a top right here. Let's check another table. My Addams Family table. Come on, kick in. There it goes. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to turn off that one DMD in the corner there. But as you can see, for anybody that's been trying to use pinup as a desktop mode, has always been kind of a pain. But somebody gave me a hand with this. Who was this? I want to give him credit because he helped out a lot. AZTHA. I don't even know how to say that, but you've seen him on the. If you're on the Discord, you've seen him there. All right. But yeah, you got the topper in the corner, you got the back glass on the right, you got the DMD on the left. So I don't know if any of you guys have tried to do desktop only, but it has always been a little bit of a pain. There's a couple specific ones I want to test. I don't think I'll test them all. Avatar's one. Oh, this is the one without a topper. That's why it looks like that. Okay. But I think everything plays fine. It's so much fun playing this on 4K. Is the streaming going all right with you guys? Any stutter or anything like that? Like I said, I'm getting warnings that the bitrate's too high, but you know that could just be YouTube being a little over cautious. Okay, let's try some harder ones. Ooh, you guys want to see a new table we've added? Ooh, this one actually might not be set up for desktop now that I think about it. Okay. Surprisingly seems to be working. I gotta add that to my notes. I haven't created a video for this yet. Let's see. Video for Beatles table. What's going on, Jay-Z? I'm assuming that's not how I pronounce it. All right, so I'll give you guys a little bit behind the scenes of how this kind of works. So obviously your displays are set up in either 1, 2, or 3. So we're going to go in here, and so I have them set up here. Now I was just playing the Beatles table, and the toppers seem to be having some issues. And there's a file we use. First I need to get the name of it. Oh, they call it something strange here. It's like C something, I think. Yeah, this is it. Oh, did I already add it? Have I already done this? Oh, maybe I did already do this. So it was working. Okay, that's why it was working, because I already did this. I thought I didn't. Oh, that makes way more sense than, you know, you're a rap fan. I guess Jay-Z makes... Okay. I don't know why I never put that together. Okay. Either way, this is the file to help get the desktop working. Up, down, here. And this is created by Terry Red. I always call him Terry Reed, but that's not right. Terry Red, R-E-D. Oh, maybe it goes by Reed. And all this does is kind of reorganizes the windows in desktop modes. Otherwise, the topper and the back glass and all the pinup stuff won't pop up correctly. All right, fair enough. You can have dibs on the name. I think you guys spell it differently too, so I think you're okay. What is missing here? Oh, this is when I was testing the 24 table. Let's fix that. So much French going on, I don't know what anybody's saying. Not really. I understand retro gaming and flipper. The hell, wake up. There we go. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's fixed now. So, yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you have any, if you want to ask about R10 or have an issue with your setup, or if you want to just see the table, think I'm pretty happy with the desktop mode right now. I'm going to move into go grab another monitor and plug in a second screen. Oh yeah, the topper's weird on this one, but whatever, it works. Woo. Oh, I'm jealous that you're getting the ALP. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick that up or build my own. I definitely want to build my own. I'm definitely not going to not do that. But the ALP just seems so popular that maybe I need to get it in here and really fine tune it, and maybe put a kit together, or an Amazon shopping cart to be like, hey, buy this, install Pinball Emporium, and you'll be good to go. No, Pure Play, I have not given a release date. This is literally me going through tables and debugging, so this is just it's coffee talk. I'm assuming everyone here is old enough to remember Coffee Talk from SNL. Alright, I'm pretty happy. Let's do, I guess I really didn't do any future pinball tables. Let's do those really quick. Oop. That's not technically future pinball. I just haven't changed the icon yet. Let's do a random table. Sure, Robocop. Hey, the title specifically says this is Debug and Coffee, or Coffee and Debug. I just figured, the cats only give me so much mental stimulation that I'd see who was online this early in the morning, or depending on where you live, late this evening, to chat. So many people are excited about MAME. I didn't realize this was such a wanted product. Okay, Robocop works. Yeah, so there's Jay-Z, I don't know if you're in the beta channel or not, but there's a list of tables that do not work well with two-screen setup. And unfortunately, Masters of the Universe is one of them. I actually have a list here. Let me post it in the chat. So, does not work well two screens. Let's see if this works. Oh. Too many, come on. Up to Mandalorian. Okay, but here, let me load up masters. Damn it, where is it? There we go. Yes, Jay-Z, there is a joy to key file. There's one in 3.61. There's a joy to key file for the At Games Legend. Or, wait, maybe not, sorry, not the Pro. Somebody created one for the pinball machine. I don't know if there's a Pro one. There it goes. Kicked in. All right. I think it's time to grab a second monitor and move on. One thing I wanted to check. I did this again. What is HLY Wood H? Anybody know what game this is? Trying to figure out why it's creating that. Yeah, the ACDC table is probably a little different. You know, if you make your own, I'll update it. I just didn't feel like going back and doing it. Oh, Beach Bum. This is Beach Bums. Okay. So why is that getting created? Somewhere I have written in here the wrong path. Really strange. So what I'm checking right now is that for some reason, when I run Beach Bums for the install, it's creating a file, a ROM file, or a pinup file in the old directory. I'm trying to find out if that's just something I forgot, or is there something else there? Yes, Ryan, you could add a sexy voice of table loading to the end of the file. That's not something that would be too hard to do. See, now you're getting like thoughts through my head, because we could actually, you could actually have an image pop up for it and have table loading with the logo of the table you're about to load. So close to being done, Ryan, and just throw ideas in my head. Now, with the way Retro FE works, it would be an image of the table, or whatever image we wanted, and it would stay there till you finish the game. But I mean, it's going to be behind a table, so I don't think it would be that important. But that is not out of the realm of possibilities, and actually not too hard to do, because I think all we would have to do, let's see. Let's play around really quick. As Ryan has proven how fastly I can get distracted on things. I need to zoom in. I got good eyes, but not that good. So What do we want this to do? We want this to be a reloadable image, I believe. Let's just steal some code. Where is... Here, I'll steal this code. Let's move this to 18. So, what do we want to grab from? So let's just grab from, let's just grab from the covers right now, just to do proof of concept. Cover, not covers, right? Cover. Okay. All right. Center, center. Width we want to stretch, but not the height. Okay. Let's try our proof of concept. That should have been all we need to do. Or not. Oh, you know what? I didn't change the layer. What's up, average gamer? Yep. For some reason, people wanted to hang out and debug with me. I don't get it. All right, let's try that again. Oop. All right, I'm gonna play around with this. This should not be too hard to take care of. I think we can handle this. Trying to figure out where I'm missing though. Monitor 1. Oh wait, monitor 1. That's why. This is going on the backlash that doesn't exist right now. Damn it. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, reloadable image, cover, layout, alpha 0, center, center. Center, center. I'm going to stretch the width. Oh, this is all over the place. Okay. Alpha. How do I do this? No. Type alpha to 1 and type alpha to 0. Ha! So that could be the loading screen. So, you know, so we could have, I can make a Pinball Emporium, there we go. Pinball Emporium now loading desktop, and maybe all those logos we have, we can, you know, put the logo in the top. So, all right, Ryan, you get your wish. But what I want you to do, Ryan, if you're still listening, you need to find me some sort of, you know, sexy female voice saying now loading, like a WAV file or MP3 that I can add in here. So if you want this feature, you have to do that homework, and I will write the code for it and put it in release 10. Does that work for you? All right, you guys hang out for a second. I'm gonna go grab a second monitor and round 2. Wow, you guys are quick. You guys already found a voice channel for this, huh? Let's see. You said you already put it in the Discord. Let's see how Jay-Z did.
Loading.
Yeah, not bad.
Loading complete. Loading complete.
Oh, this sounds like one of the text-to-speech people. So, check out the average gamer. If you have a setup for the whatever you guys are talking about, the Gamer Pro, post it in the Discord and make sure you tag me, and I'll add it to the final build so people can just choose it from Joy to Key. So they can go on here, go in here, because we have the Act Games Pinball. I'll make sure to change that to Legends. Okay. Round 2, I'm pretty happy with the desktop setup. So as you guys can see now, I've added another monitor. Now I have 3840 by 2160 and 2560 by 1440. And just like everyone's annoying setup, it has completely switched what numbers these are. So, all right, round 2. Now, two monitor setup is a little different, but it's still quite easy, at least definitely compared to anything else that's out there, and easier than how I had it before, where you had to have a whole video on how to set up for 2 monitors. That's not the case anymore. So let's get this started. We go to Pinball Emporium. Now we already did all the installs, so we don't need to go back to the install. We're just going to go to the desktop setup. We're going to say we're doing no longer desktop. We're going to do this as a cabinet. And we're going to do a 2-screen display. I'm not going to keep this as a desktop. Who cares? Then I know if it's working or not. Alright, so 3840 by 2160. And again, it's asking for our display number. And as we can see, our play field is on the left side here, and it's number 2. So 2. Our back glass is 2560 by 1440. And it's number 1. This is where things got really confusing for the last version, is that depending on how Windows decided to lay out the monitor numbers, it kind of could screw up things for people. Oh, let me... we are going to change this a little bit. All right, just realized you guys couldn't hear me because I didn't set up the microphone in this, so I was just talking to myself for the last couple of seconds. Oh, your average gamer saw it too. Let's make sure this is working. All right. All right, you guys can hear me again, hopefully. I will move this to this display so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, cabinet, 2 monitor, 3840 by 2160. This is monitor 2. 2560 by 1440. It's monitor 1. It's going to verify for you. We're going to hit yes and say go. Now, FX2 is the only setup you'll need to actually do your own, but I've included the calculations for you, so that's all good. All right, so, all right, guys, this is, I'm going to show you guys really quick. I'm going to do this a little slow so you can see for the 19 people watching. This is how you're going to set up your DMD for 2-screen setup. Ironically, 2-screen setup is harder than any of them, even though this was the original way we did things. So let's get this over here so you can see. But again, we've done all the calculations for you. I did all the calculations for you. 3840 by 2160, 2560 by 1440. All right. All we're going to do is copy all of this. We've opened the DMD file for you. We're going to paste this to the bottom of it, and we're going to hit save. That right there just set up all of your DMD devices for pinup tables. All right. Now we're going to do the back glass. Ooh, what am I getting here? Let's see. Emulators, visual pinball. Oh, I must have misspelled something. This is why we debug. Sorry, you guys are going to have to look at this sideways because it's a bigger monitor. I believe okay, I just need to remove this. So I'm actually in the parent directory already. Is it a little clipped? Oh, it's a little clipped. That's why. Oh, it's really clipped. That would be hard to see. see, 960. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. It's mostly just me talking to myself, trying to figure out why something's not working. Ooh, why can't I see the backglass anymore? Ah, because I didn't have the monitor set up when I did this. Interesting. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys the backglass. I guess I needed to have the monitor hooked in before I loaded OBS. I'm going to restart OBS really quick and hopefully jump back in without losing you guys. So I'll be gone for just a second. Okay. All right, I think I'm back. I think you guys should be able to see everything now. Sorry about that. I forgot OBS doesn't really like plugging things in as you go. All right, let's try this again. Your average gamer, always keeping me honest. All right, one more time. 840 by 2160. Okay, now I'll show you guys the DMD stuff again, now that you can see what I'm doing. All right, this is what I was talking about before. FX2 is the one thing you'll need to do manually. Well, one of the two things you'll have to do manually. But here's all the calculations for you. Write them down, save them, ignore them, whatever you want to do. Let's do this again, now that you know what I'm actually doing. Okay, so you'll enter in your playfield width, height, backglass width, backglass height, and then right here is all the DMD information. So we're going to copy this. We're going to go to the bottom of our DMD device file and just paste it in. That's it. You've literally just set up all the DMD info for pinups. Oh, good. This time it worked. All right. Okay. I'm going to close the stream one more time. Be right back. I'm going to change the all right. I should be back up and running. Can you guys still see what I'm doing? Can you still hear me? Back up and running. Well, I can hear myself, so I guess that's good. All right. Where's my mouse? All right. No. All right. That should be the setup for number 2. Man, it's still doing this backlash issue. So many, okay. Hey, I don't have a logo on here. Everything should be back up and running. Are you guys seeing everything okay? Why don't I see a table? Find a table window works. Uh-huh. What's going on here? Let's run this again. Let's see if it was user error or an actual error. So playfield is number 2, right? Let's just double check. Yes, playfield is definitely number 2. All right, 3840 by 2160, 2560 by 1440, ID 1. Yes, that's all correct. should be seeing the play field. Why am I not? Oh, what a dick. Why is this scene? So this C is display 1. It's 3840 by 2160. Okay. All right. This may have to do with the fact that I added the monitor without restarting. All right, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to pause